service dog in our home. She's a cuddler. We wanted to show that clip of the moment that we found out we were pregnant because I think it brings everything full circle. We haven't even looked at it in months, and it was pretty emotional.
Yeah, and we've traveled a lot since then, kind of stayed occupied and just allowed time to heal.
And the second time was like almost like a nightmare. Like we were just so excited because we had already been through one pregnancy loss, so we thought that everything was meant to be because we had like waited 3 months before trying again. I had to get an HSG, which is a procedure to clean out my tubes. It's supposed to make you more fertile, and then we got pregnant on our anniversary, so it seemed like all the stars aligned. And we found out on July 4th, and then within the 2 weeks, we had already had a miscarriage. We went to our ultrasound, and there was a sac, but there was no yolk sac and baby in there. So it's been super, super challenging emotionally and physically. But we decided to do the responsible thing, and instead of just trying naturally without guidance, we went to fertility counseling.
Yeah, we just wanted to check and, do all the check boxes, make sure everything's functioning properly. And, there's a lot to that process, and got to give a lot of blood. You have to do some tests that are not very comfortable and interesting, and they're just hopefully going to give us a peace of mind when we try again.
And what's crazy is that we're pretty much passing every test we've been put through. I was at the doctor 3 times this week giving blood, doing small procedures. We did DNA tests. We're still waiting on Ryan's results for that, but mine came out clear and good. So in a way, that's a good thing that there's like nothing specifically wrong, but it also sucks because I was hoping for answers because we're terrified to try again, and we're going to because you have to fight for what you want, but at the same time, it's like, well, what's gonna happen? So I think we were just talking about like watching how excited we are the second time we got pregnant. I think the third time is gonna be more like by the book.
Yeah, I think it could be a little more nerve-wracking and anxious, and there'll be a hint of excitement there, but it's going to be more exciting when we know that it's healthy and going to move forward.
And you've been a lot more involved this time, like at the doctor, obviously, having to take your own tests and hearing about the miscarriages and the pregnancy and what's been going on with me emotionally and physically. So what advice for men out there that whether they're just trying to get pregnant or what, starting that process?
It's hard because you can never experience what they go through. So no matter how hard you try to have the empathy and put yourself in their shoes and try to understand what they're feeling, you can't. And there's so many aspects that really hit hard on them, whether it be the mental aspect or the physical aspect being the 2 big ones. You don't really know how each individual is going to deal with that either. So you got to just be as supportive as you can, and try to follow up on things and make it as easy as possible from your side of things.
And I know it's difficult because I definitely am very emotional and it's taken a toll on me. So I would say just try to be as open communication as possible and understand. I know I probably don't fully understand how you feel either from a man's perspective, aside from what you've told me, but I would say don't be afraid to talk to someone. Like, that's something that we're going to start doing. I don't think you should be embarrassed about it.
No.
I think it's natural, and it's kind of nice to have that outside perspective, but because we've been through a lot, there's definitely things that have taken a toll on our relationship. Things get heated. Emotionally, I get frustrated, and physically, because my body's always in this limbo of trying to get pregnant, then getting pregnant, then healing, then trying to get pregnant. It's like this crazy cycle. So it's just a lot. So if you need outside influence, like to talk to someone and to get some more guidance, I think that's like huge, because from the moment we sat down, even with just our fertility doctor, like I feel refreshed and revived, and that we have like a game plan and we're being monitored so that, you know, it just feels a little bit more safe than just to like jump in and go at it yourselves. So yeah, it's been good. It's been good. But now we're getting to the point of trying again, which is exciting, but also nerve-wracking. So
hopefully we'll have some better updates in the next few months, and you guys can come along for the ride.
well, thank you so much for watching and the support. We just want to share a little bit of our journey so that it can help any of you out there. I don't expect other people to like want to share their journey, but if you are like feeling alone, just know that there are people out there that are open about it and are willing to support you in any way. And if you're not willing to be open to speak loud about it, that's okay too. People have their own journeys. Everybody's fertility journey, whether you've had miscarriages or fertility issues, your journey is your own. So just know that there are couples out there like us that still, you know, are struggling to start our own family. But the most important thing is to have hope and to not give up.
No, don't lose hope, and just you know, keep positive. Fight the good battle, and you know, mental health is as important as your physical health. So like she said, don't be afraid to talk. A lot of times your insurance might cover that, so check with them too. You know, there's a lot of avenues to help you out.
Oh, and the reason why he's wearing a tux jacket is not for this video.
Yeah, we're about to go out on a date out in the city, so also good things for mental health. So
Yeah.
do things that are enjoyable and don't fall into a rut.
And that's what we've been really trying to do too, is make sure that we're making our relationship a priority by having fun and going exploring. You know, we live so close to New York City, so we're going to a beautiful restaurant. And actually, like, the reason why we decided to celebrate tonight is because tomorrow would have been the delivery date of our first baby, which is absolutely crazy to think that we could have a little one right now. But I think everything happens for a reason, and the fact that I was at the doctor today and got the clearance for us to start trying again this month is pretty crazy that it falls on the month that we would have had a baby. So I think that's a sign, I hope. But so what's a day? It's a day that's going to come with like a lot of heartache and grief and loss and like confusion, but also followed by that is going to be hope and strength and love and I guess just embracing every step of their journey through the ups and the downs.
Absolutely. Well, we can't figure out a good ending, but you know, we're always here. Reach out if you want to talk to anybody. You know, people go through it. You're not alone.